At bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got to set up perfectly.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. At the plate, Jet Bandy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone. And that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tommy Pham.
Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
From the stretch, Stephen Piscotty will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Number 7 is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yadier Molina.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tapped up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike one. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Villar goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Orlando Arcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them. Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Into the box now, Junior Guerra, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 2-1. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. hit to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Matt.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Carpenter. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Carlos Martinez.
Carlos Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Santana.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone. On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Travis Shaw is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Number 7 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight, using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Ready once again, Hernan Perez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Jet Bandy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Carpenter is there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The catcher.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perez moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Johnny Peralta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty, and foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Junior Guerra.
Eric Sogard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Down and away, ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Pham moves over. He's got it one away. Stepping up to the plate, Keon Broxton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here, 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game.
And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it, a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul, though it had the home run distance. From the belt, kicks and deals towards second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty pitch, but he stayed on it and got just enough to get the hit.
Now at the plate, number 7. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Carlos Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Carlos Torres.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Broxton ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. One 0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Carpenter is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
The pitcher, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Rob Scahill takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
58, Rob Scahill.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is Sunwano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Jet Bandy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Push to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Jonathan Villar.
In now, Jonathan Villar. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler giving chase, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Corey Knebel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
46, Corey Knebel.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder Stephen Piscotty.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Number 7 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in, Johnny Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Junior Guerra takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Carlos Martinez turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. Corey Knebel hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits.